giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
Okay, the hardest part seems to be done. All that's left is basically to spin the caravan sideways. We want to put it somewhere right here, facing the door facing that way. And yeah. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. So it's been a couple of days already how we moved in into our own piece of Portugal. Finally, after the long 4-month wait, the dream come true. And on this video we'll do a little tour of our property. We'll show you what we bought and leave it for you to decide, was it worth the wait? And as some of you know, the seller was about 2 months late to sign the deed. The deadline passed at the end of January. So yeah, but we are happy. I think it was worth the wait. And I'm walking to the top of the property now to show you all of its starts. That was quite a little bit of work to level the road out to be able to take the caravan. Oh, Guppy. Oh, he sees someone. What do you see? Yeah, so we spent probably about a week and a half coming into the property and doing some preparation work just to level the road, to trim them olive trees which grow very close to the road, and the caravan just passed them. Yeah. So we've got some lovely neighbors. And yeah, that's where our property starts. Last week we rescued and planted some cactuses over there, and this is our top field, or how we call it. It has some grapevines in it, which unfortunately are in quite a poor condition. Also, it has some olive trees, and there were a few fig trees, which unfortunately one of them had to come off because the caravan wouldn't fit on the land, wouldn't be able to make a turn into the driveway, so it had to go. The other one was rotten, so we'll cut it anyway. And I do apologize for the wind. We dropped our camera yesterday and that hairy bit snapped off the microphone, so I'm not sure about the sound. It's gonna be alright now or not. We'll go to Castelo Branco today. Probably buy some glue or something. So yeah, the top field is about 0.4 hectares, so it's about an acre in size. I really hope that we will manage to revive them grapevines. This is quite a lot of them, as you can see, but they've been abandoned for quite a few years. We pruned them about 2 weeks ago. I trimmed the grass in that field, and G pruned the vines. Okay, this fence is a border with our neighbor, which goes all along the driveway into that eucalyptus grove straight away where our English car is parked. Also here we have lots and lots of small oaks. Don't have leaves at the moment, but I remember when we viewed the property first back in end of July, I think it was, last year. Yeah, they were nice and green. And there's one bigger oak, and that is our storage building, which is a really decent size. Can fit a few cars in there. The plans are probably to make a small workshop in there, keep all the tools, a tractor probably. We're gonna get a small tractor in the near future. Next to the storage building is a borehole shed, something how you call it. There's a borehole inside, and when we get the keys we checked it, the pump is still inside, so that's a good sign. But as the property is completely off the grid, there is no power, so we need to wait for our belongings to come from the long-term storage where we have a generator. So then we'll check if the pump works. Last week we bought a few cubic meters of gravel for the road repairs and stuff like that. And yeah, this is next to the storage building. There is a small, like a fruit tree orchard. The trees doesn't do very well either in here. I don't know what's the problem. The field is quite wet, quite moist. So there is 4 orange trees. Only one of them has oranges, but they're really small and doesn't really taste nice. So we'll see, maybe we'll be able to do something with the soil, maybe buy some horse manure and something like that. And also plant some more trees into this field. This field is a bit lower than our main field with grapevines and olive trees, so shouldn't be so dry as the top of the land. And also just next to that field we got this, I don't know how to call it, water station or something. I think there's a water tap which goes straight from the borehole. It's probably made to water this field. So in the future we're gonna have a look. The persimmon tree is doing quite well in this field. It's already started to sprout. Not a flower, but yeah, the leaves are coming up. So this is probably the best looking tree of them. As you can see, this apple, I think, is literally dying. There is some life visible, but yeah, we'll see. Also we got 3 cherry trees, which also doesn't look great, but they are alive. Probably will be able to save them in the future. Yeah, nearly flowering now. Them trees, I have no clue what it is. Looks like a bush. There are 3 of them. Okay, so I'll go back onto the driveway. Just trying to make it as clear as possible. I will probably put a drone up later in the day. It's just very early in the morning now. And yeah, on this side I've got some eucalyptus growing on that rocks. Some more oaks on this side. That ruin is already on the neighbor's land. It's not ours. There's some sort of ruin and some roof tiles. And yeah, so keep going towards the house. So there are some eucalyptus and mimosas on my right, and quite a lot of eucalyptus on my left. That is a rubble pile I discovered overgrown, which was quite handy to repair the road. And yeah, so This is our tiny barn slash house. We're gonna restore it. Yesterday I had some I gave it a go of taking that ugly reindeer off the walls, because the house is it's made from stone. Looks actually really nice. Only the front wall been rendered, so that's how the house looks like, and that's how we would like it to be. Obviously the roof has to go, the window will be changed. We're probably gonna build a terrace, a veranda in front of it, about 3 meters wide or so, and this little building attached to the house has been used probably for animals, I believe, to keep some animals. We're gonna extend it up and join it to the house, basically make a door inside or something, and that's probably going to be our kitchen in the future. So yeah, nothing special, nothing huge, but that's what we were looking for. We were looking for a small, tiny house, and yeah, I'll open it up later, and you can have a look inside of it. Okay, G is sitting down for breakfast. What's for breakfast, G?
Porridge with some honey and walnuts, and lovely tea, lemon tea with honey and milk. Enjoy.
Okay, before the breakfast I'll show you where our caravan is. So there's a little field to the left of the house where we parked up our caravan, and the future plans are that we probably might put either a guest house in here or a sauna, a small sauna building. So that's where we live now. That's our temporary toilet made of my fishing bivvy, and our land ends where them oaks are, where you can see that little hill. So yeah, still got lots of eucalyptus trees on this side. I think I showed in the last video, we cut four of the straightest eucalyptus we could find to make a gazebo on top of the caravan to protect it from the summer sun. But yeah, we're gonna start. We're gonna start making a deck in front of the caravan. This old awning will have to go. It lasted 4 months on the muddy field, and it's already coming apart. As you can see, even the winter sun, where was ripped? Yeah, there were like rips and tears already. Even the winter sun in Portugal is quite powerful. It just eats the things up easily. And yeah, so far I'll show you the top field. I'll show you this field where the caravan is, and if we go this way, there are another 3 terraces going down. Then there's a small field to my left going up. So basically the whole property is like in a valley. It goes, when it rains, basically the water comes from all sides, and it's probably a good thing. This field I'm filming now, we tried to plant some trees a couple of days ago. You dig like a foot down and there's a water already, a foot and a half I would say, and some part of it has like a bedrock, so the water stays on the rock. I imagine that's a good thing. The land won't dry up so quickly in the summer because it has like a little water deposit underneath. So I'll have a little breakfast and we'll continue the property tour later. Okay, before we continue down the land, I'll show you the inside of our tiny house. As you can see, from the inside, the walls are covered in that ugly rendering. It will take days to remove them. Days and days. It's not coming off very easily. In the corner of that building, there's a fireplace. All traditional Portuguese. With a hook for food preparation, probably. As you can see, the chain is actually not the more than one, it's forged by hand, as I understand. So it has some age. That sort of fireplace for heating is not really good, because what it is just a direct tube, which is a direct chimney, or how you call it. You make a fire here, and most of the heat just escapes outside. So we will be knocking it down. We have a log burner which we bought in the UK and it's currently in storage. What else? Oh, this building, like most traditional Portuguese buildings, were built without foundation. It was built straight on a rock. So in this corner you can see the rock, which will need to be cut out. It is a lot of work, but I'm being optimistic, and I think we're still gonna manage probably to move in before winter. The roof looks in decent shape, but yeah, it still has to be changed. You can see probably that eucalyptus log is from the land, which will be a good firewood. And the window will need to be replaced. The metal doors, also traditional Portuguese. We're planning to replace it with the glass ones, because we'll have a veranda outside the house and the summer sun will be just above us, so no heat will be going through the glass. There is a small outbuilding nearby, attached to the house, which you can see is being extended with a red brick. That will have to come out, and we're planning to put the walls up using the same stone, which is abundant on the property. It's laying everywhere. So yeah, that will be our kitchen. Probably where the door is now. We're gonna put a window into the veranda, and maybe we're gonna put another window somewhere here overlooking the garden, one of the terraces. Also, we got left, we inherited some Portuguese tools. You see all shape and sizes. There was even an axe somewhere. Oh, there it is. So, I'll show you 3 terraces we got as well as our wells. So, there are lots of roses on the property. There are some more grapevines, and they're doing really well in this field, because probably because of the water. Some of them are massive, and they were pruned before we even came to the property, so someone was looking after them. Alongside of the property there's a stream running. In the winter it's full. At this side of the property is empty already, but if we go around the corner I'll show you where it's still running. This probably comes from underground. I done some olive tree pruning, just opened the trees up just to get the airflow going. Didn't prune it properly. So there's another fig tree, and in here you can already see some water. So the stream comes from underground and runs all aside this field. So this is the border with our neighbor. Neighbor got some vines planted as well. Okay, there's another olive tree, and this is our first well. Talking about wells, yesterday we went for the coffee with our friends from channel Fifth's Living Off Grid, and when we came back we've seen our cat running from the field towards the caravan, and the cat was wet and was covered in all that this green stuff which flows on the top of the water. So what happened, I think, the cat escaped from the caravan through open window when we left. We're not letting it outside yet. She's an old girl, she's 18 years old, so we just want to get used to the place while we are around. We're letting her outside when we are around. And she probably came to one of those wells. We got 3 of them on the property. And probably she thought that it's just a grass or something and jumped on it. That's what I think is happened, because it was quite funny, but of course the cat is lucky it was able to get out. She has problem with the back legs. So yeah, luckily the water is very high. In the summer this well was probably about 2-3 meters down. When we came to look for the property first time, it was about 3 meters down. The water level was 3 meters down from what it is now. And yeah, it holds quite a lot of water. Even it was 3 meters down, and the guy said that it still had like 6 or 7 meters of water. So probably now it's about 10 meters, 9-10 meters deep. Okay, so this field is the wettest one. We came over here in the winter, end of November, and you couldn't go through without valleys. This is the field which holds water about a foot in the ground. I imagine during the summer it's a perfect place to grow anything. The soil looks like a compost. It's a really dark black, probably a little bit sandy. Well, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. It looks really fertile. So we have no experience absolutely about planting the trees. So we planted 3 trees in this row. We left one, which apparently is a persimmon. Doesn't mind wet. So my friend said that he's gonna grow in here. So other trees we planted a few days ago were replanted somewhere else. Okay, so this is the end of first terrace. See, there's some grapes alongside it, some flowers. Regarding the size, I would say it's about 1,000 meters, 800 maybe square meters or something. And yeah, the second terrace is a bit smaller, but it also has plenty of water, because on the entrance you got another well, and this well has, I don't even know how it's called, it has this device to scoop the water out. The bucket was on there when we came for the first time, so we tested already. It has this massive rock as a counterbalance. Yeah, it's quite easy to get the water with that. Obviously we're gonna put electric pump in it for irrigation, but yeah, it's quite nice feature. So from the other side, the border is, you see that stone wall as the border. And this is the second terrace. So, on this terrace, there was some water in the winter as well. There's still a puddle of it here. Grapevines are thriving. Really like it. And on this terrace, there was a garden growing still until yesterday, day before yesterday. The previous owner of the property, who sold this property to the French couple from which we bought it, he was allowed by the estate agents to grow stuff on the property, because they knew that no one is coming. Them French people are not coming to do anything with it. So on this terrace you'll see some, oh, the lettuce are still there. G took the cabbage away. There were 3 or 4 beds over there. We have some cabbage as well. And this terrace, you can see that it's been irrigated by the old traditional Portuguese way. It has a channel going up and then to the left, joining the well. So basically from the well, in the winter, when it's overflowing, the water flows just along this field towards the next terrace, and you got little channels there which you can open them up, and the water goes along the beds where things are growing. So this is a traditional Portuguese way to irrigate a garden, but it consumes a lot of water. It's probably the water is not a problem on this property, as there are plenty of it, but we'll see what we're gonna do. Maybe at the beginning we'll leave it like it is, or maybe we'll get a drip irrigation arranged. So this is the end of the second terrace. We'll show you the stream. Over here is more water, it's still running. Okay. The third and the smallest terrace we are calling a potato field, because the plans are to plow it when we had our small mini tractor and plant maybe potatoes, some carrots, some vegetables basically in it. This is also the third well, which not entirely belonged to us. The border is this rock, which divides the well in half. So our neighbor can take water from it, and we can take water from it. Also on our side, we got this stone water tank. It's quite deep. It probably holds about, I would say, nearly 80, maybe 100 liters. And more grape wines. They're doing really well there as well. The border goes between the rows of the grape vines. The border is like in the middle. Them grapes on the right belongs to the neighbor. The grapes on the left belongs to us. And one more thing, I was shocked to see it. Basically, we walked past so many times here. I didn't realize what I'm seeing, but the other day G called me and she said, come over to have a look. Because I thought this is just a log laying there, oak log, because there are some oaks planted there. This is actually our property on the other side now. I'll show you. And what it is, guys, this is a massive, monstrous grapevine. Just have a look at the size of it. It's about, I would say, 5 meters long, maybe more, 5-6 meters long. It has the second root going into the ground. That branch is actually a root that goes in. It looks quite dry at the moment, but the old man pruned it, so maybe it's gonna come up in the springtime. But yeah, that shows that the grapes really like this place. They really enjoy growing it next to the spring or stream, you call it. But yeah, that's a massive thing. It's been tied, I don't know if you can see it, tied to that oak tree, and the rope is so deep into the bark, so probably it's been done 10 years, more than 10 years ago, just to hold it up from the ground, not to get rotten probably. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so this is the end of our third terrace. It comes into the funny shape. This olive is basically the biggest, the oldest on our property, and it stands. This rock next to the olive is the marker. So to the right is the neighbor's land, and our land continues past the stream. Just jump over it towards here. This is the only field which I didn't trim last week, but we decided to leave it like that because of the flowers and bees, stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, the third terrace is there. This road actually belongs to us, and our neighbor, you can see building in the distance, yeah, is using this road to get to his property. Yeah, in Portugal that's the thing, there are some properties like that, but we don't mind. The neighbor is a really nice lady. So yeah, this is still our land. I don't know if the camera will show it to you guys, but have a look at the views. You can see the mountains in the distance. Okay, so the border is them lovely flowers. It just goes straight. So So this field still belongs to us. It has probably about 10 or 12 olive trees. It has this lovely rock formation. And I think it would be really nice to bring the caravan over once we moved into the house and put the caravan here. As you can see, the views are really amazing. Yeah, so the border goes along where the bushes are. That building is on the neighbor's land. So it's a small piece of land, but still probably gonna plant some more olives in there. And yeah, we're coming back to where our first well is, where I show it to you. Only we are on the other side of that stream. Yeah. So this is actually the border. So on that side is our neighbor, on this side is us. So yeah, that's what we've been waiting for a month now, and I think it was worth the wait. Let us know your opinion, guys. Things about the price, how much we paid in total with the taxes and everything. I'll put on the next video, where we're gonna explain more about plans about the renovation of our tiny house. And yeah, that's gonna be on the next video. I'm not gonna hide any cost from you. I know that it's important when we're looking at the videos before moving here. It was quite annoying that people not disclosing the cost, how much it costs to move, how much it costs to purchase the property, to renovate the property. So on our channel you're gonna see everything, you're gonna hear everything, you're gonna know everything about the cost involved. So I'll see you the next time, and thank you for watching. If you could just press the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.